bring you back a little bit. The ayahuasca.
Hmm.
Tell me a little bit about. Was this a one-time thing? Was this a couple times, several times? Was this a whole retreat with a bunch of people? I want to know about it, and I want to know how you felt during it. I want to know how much you threw up. I want to know what it did for you, all that. And what were you hoping it was going to do for you, and did it deliver that experience?
Okay. So I had actually gone down to Ecuador with a coworker of mine that worked in this location. But I only got to do the ayahuasca once because of the fact that I had to leave the trip early. To make a long story short, this time, my coworker pronounced his love for me when we got there. He was the only person that I could talk to in English. So it was
Oh,
very uncomfortable for
no.
me. And
Why? Why?
I,
Why?
so it was really uncomfortable. I tried to make it through the whole trip, but
You gotta wait.
he
We gotta
came
slow this
in.
down. We gotta slow this down. We gotta slow this down. Okay, first off, how long have you been working with this person before you guys made the arrangements for this trip together?
Almost 2 years.
Did you have any idea that this dude is into you?
No. He's a very friendly guy and he tells everybody he loves them. He's like, oh, this is my friend I love, like it
Right,
was
right,
just,
right.
he was always very friendly. And I mean, my coworker likes to tell me I'm naive all the time.
Yeah.
So sure, but I really I didn't think anything of it.
Okay, so now you get there. This is like a profession of love is like as soon as you get there kind of thing?
3 days into the trip.
Holy crap. Why do this? And
That's what I mean. Why? Why then?
I'm gonna give you a reverse story on this. Just a quick one, because I know someone that the reverse happened to. They were together and they were having a rough time, and they were all booked to go on this trip with a bunch of people. Like there's a whole group of people that were going on this trip, and they were all couples. And my buddy's like to his girlfriend at the time, I don't want to go on this trip. You can go if you want to, but we are not in a good place. I do not want to go on this trip unless this trip is going to be something like we're going to use this to try to work on things and make things better. And she's like, okay, no problem. I shit you not, as soon as they land, and he dragged their bags to their hotel, and one of the rooms that they had, and I've stayed at this place, this resort, and they had this spiral staircase that goes up to the second floor where their bedrooms are, right? Because the lower level is the living space. After he drags her bags and his bags up the steps, she's like, we have to talk. And then she broke up with him. Boom. Like 2 hours
Oh my
after they
God.
landed.
Why?
And he was exact. So this is the complete reverse. But anyway, the awkward moments. Why do people do what they do, especially when you're away? I don't fucking get it. But I want to hear the story.
I mean, it was a 41-day trip. It was a 41-day trip that we had planned. And there was supposed to be other people that were coming, but they canceled last minute. So, and it ended up just being him. But I really didn't think anything of it because he takes Americans back to Ecuador to give them tours and stuff, their country.
Right.
I was like, cool, ayahuasca, I'm in. So, it ended up being cut short because he tried to crawl into bed with me and I said no. And it ended up getting really physical. He ended up hitting me.
Whoa.
And I was like, I got to get
Whoa.
out of here. I got to zoom. Nothing happened aside from him hitting me, but that was still like,
Yeah.
That's not nothing.